Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm taking a very relaxing day. It's Sunday, I've closed my trades for the week. I didn't want to leave anything running over the weekend just in case there was some significant news coming out throughout Russia, Ukraine, or anything around the potential crisis in the US with a lot of inflation figures coming out. So I thought it was safer to close them all down and again just look back at how I'm doing on my accounts. Now, I like to share things with everyone so it's all transparent. Everyone knows what's going on, everyone knows exactly what I'm doing. I don't come down the line and say, okay, I achieved all these amazing things and nobody knew what was happening. So I thought today just walk through all of my accounts and really give some updates on where I'm thinking about things and hopefully how we can get some progress over the next few weeks. So the first account to talk about is my funded account with FTMO. Now I decided not to trade that one anymore this month. I got to a reasonably good point. I was up £1,800 on the account, which is I think about 1.3%. So based on that with the profit split, that's going to be just over a £1,400 profit split. Now what I did as well is I brought the profit split day forward to the 27th, so next Thursday. Reason for doing that is one, it allows me to start with a new account in February itself. Now it's always nice for me personally to actually start the month fresh. Where I've had some of the accounts roll over before, you're starting like midway through the month. I just like to work on a monthly basis and track my progress against that. So looking forward to getting a payout this week. I might take the payout in cryptocurrency, take it in Bitcoin, especially with the way price is quite low on Bitcoin at the moment. It might actually allow a very, very quick sort of movement up 10-15% on Bitcoin very, very quickly and gain more money on that account as well. So lots of things to think about on that one. So now come to my challenges. So I'm doing two at the moment, one with FTMO, one with my Forex funds. So FTMO, I'm working on a £140,000 account. And what happened was I started the year quite well, very, very slow trading, just building into the actual trading again. And I got to a reasonably good point. I got to 1.7, 1.8% up on the account before I was making a decision to start risking up to 1% per trade. And as always, when things change in the trading, it went completely wrong. I ended up being down over 2.5%. So at one point, my maximum drawdown was £3,780, a 2.7% maximum drawdown. So at that point, I decided not to trade for a few days. Part of my trading plan rules is that if I do hit a significant drawdown of that sort of 3% in a day, I have to stop for a period of time to actually evaluate and assess what went wrong and start trading again. Now I've started trading again on that account, and over the past week I've now clawed back those losses. I'm still in a negative, I'm still down just under 1% on the account, so I think still okay. I have another 2 and a bit weeks to the challenge is over. So I have a couple of decisions to make. Do I get just back into profit and just say fine, I'll take a retake, or do I really try and push harder to get up to the 5% to try and get an extension? I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'll see how the first days pan out into the next trading week. And if I get onto some great trades early in the week and I'm back into positive, then with 8, 9, 10 trading days left, there's an opportunity to make some good returns. So I'll make a decision early next week. Now my Forex fund has actually gone quite well. I'm 1 week into the challenge on this one at the moment, and I'm currently 3% up. So I've actually again gone very slow on this account. I've not really gone too aggressive on any of the trades. I've just waited for the trades to come to me and taken them when I've seen the opportunity. And that's obviously been quite a good week on this one. And that's shown by the results. Again, nothing spectacular. The biggest trade win I had was only a 1% return, but they are slow and steady. And if I can make 3% in 1 week, if I'm able to do the same again in another week, then like I say, I'll be very close to passing the actual 8% target in the phase 1 of the challenge. Now, what I'm very good at is getting to that 2, 3, sometimes 4% positive in the first phase of the challenge within a week, 2 weeks, and then go and blow it all. So that's what I need to be very conscious of. Although I've had a very good week, is do that reset, go back to the mentality of I'm starting afresh. Almost forget about the profits I've made and just focus on individual trades, just one good trade and then one good trade. And hopefully by the end of, let's say next week or the week after, I'll be in a position where I'm very close to passing the phase 1 of the challenge. Now the other account I have, which is almost not worth talking about, is the Corp Equity Capital, the £5,000 direct funded account. I hadn't traded for a long time in that one, and I thought, okay, let's start again. Let's try and get back into just trying to claw back the initial outlay I've actually put into the actual doing the challenge. And it didn't start fantastically well. I had 2 trades on GBP USD, so on cable. I did 2 buy trades when price was moving up, and unfortunately they both got stopped out. I then later in the week was assessing some of the news coming out around the interest rates and inflation, and decided to take a short, and that one obviously recovered from my losses and put me into a profit. So I'm about 0.5% up. Again, nothing spectacular. By the time you actually take out the profit split, it's probably about $15. It really is, as a not worth talking about in the scale of things, but I'd like to keep on top of that one just to make sure that if anything does happen with CEC, I'm actually at the forefront and able to give everyone the updated news and how it's all moving along and how it's traveling. So yeah, that's the update on me. It's been a very, I think actually a good week overall, really starting to seeing some momentum in these challenges and the funded accounts. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of weeks to really start a push ahead and, as I say, get the FTMO account back into positive and get the MyForex funds up to a point where I'm able to pass the phase 1 of the challenge. So I hope that's been of some use to you guys, and hopefully it gives some inspiration to carry on with your challenges, and again, not push it too hard. It's very easy to get carried away and just think that everyone's achieving these in 1 or 2 days and getting past straight away. The reality is, as we know, that the majority of traders do not pass these challenges, and it takes multiple attempts. So MyForex funds, for example, I think on my 4th retake, predominantly because I've been focused on other things. I've not really given the account the attention it requires, but I say I'm now doing that. I'm hoping to get through and get that one passed. So yeah, take care everyone, and I will see you all again next video. Cheers.